Is there a thought that follows you, a whisper you can't seem to outrun? You close your eyes seeking peace, but instead find a theater of worry. Regrets from a decade ago play on repeat. Anxieties about tomorrow scream for your attention. Conversations you thought were over continue their arguments in your mind. Your body is exhausted, but your consciousness is a roaring engine you can't shut off. You've tried the common solutions. Just stop thinking. Simply let it go. But it's like being told to calm a hurricane by wishing it away. And you've started to ask a dangerous question. Why am I a prisoner inside my own head? But what if the entire premise is flawed? What if the pursuit of a silent mind is the very thing creating the noise? Centuries ago, on the battlefields of Japan, warriors faced a similar dilemma. A moment of distraction, a single flash of fear, meant death. Yet they learned to move through chaos with a profound inner quiet. They didn't achieve this by fighting their thoughts, but by applying a principle so counterintuitive, it was once a closely guarded secret. A state known as Mushin, the mind without a mind. Today, you will learn its first steps. But before we begin, I need you to do something most people will avoid. Pause for a moment and identify the one thought that haunts you. Is it a past shame, a future fear, a deep-seated belief that you are inadequate? Your thoughts are visitors, not your master. Tell me in the comments, what is the one thought you wish you could release? By naming it, you take the first step in disarming its power. If you're ready to learn the systems used by ancient warriors and philosophers to build unwavering focus, subscribe to the Inner Dialogue. This channel is your guide out of the internal labyrinth. Now, let's walk the path. Chapter 1. The Noisy Apprentice. His name was Kenji, a young warrior in training in the secluded valleys of Yoshino. His instructors saw his raw potential, his physical grace, his swift reflexes. But Kenji held a private war within. When he held his practice sword, his mind was a cacophony. What if I fail? What if they see my weakness? What if I am not worthy? These weren't just thoughts. They were chains. In sparring, his opponents saw a flicker of hesitation, a half-beat delay, and their staves would find their mark. Not because he was unskilled, but because his mind was never truly present. He was a statue of a warrior, frozen from the inside. One twilight, as the cicadas sang, Kenji sat alone by a koi pond. The water was still, but his mind was a turbulent ocean. He clenched his fists, trying to force the thoughts into submission. The more he struggled, the more they thrived. He didn't know that from the shadows of a pine grove, an old master was watching. A man who had long ago won the battle Kenji was losing. Chapter 2. The Master of the Unsaid. Kenji felt a shift in the air, a sudden, deep stillness. He turned to see the elder, Master Sato, standing silently. The master sat beside him, not speaking for a long while. The silence was not empty. It was full. You are not being defeated by your opponent's sword, Sato finally said, his voice like smooth stone. You are being defeated by the echo in your mind. Kenji was stunned. How could he know? How do I make it stop? He pleaded. Master Sato picked up a single pebble and dropped it into the pond. They watched the ripples expand and then vanish. You are trying to still the water by slapping it, he said. The mind is the same. Your thoughts are these ripples. You are the pond, not the disturbance. For the first time, Kenji felt a crack in his internal prison. Meet me at the first light, the master instructed, rising. The training will not be what you expect. You are not here to learn a new technique. You are here to unlearn yourself. Chapter 3. the discipline of repetition. Before dawn, Kenji stood in a gravel clearing. Master Sato was already there, a silhouette against the fading stars. "Hold your sword," he commanded. Kenji obeyed. "Lift it. Now, lower it." Again and again and again. For an hour, then 2. The monotony was a mental torture. Kenji's muscles burned, but his mind screamed louder. "This is useless. This is a waste of time. He is mocking me." His frustration boiled over. He slammed the sword into the gravel. "What is the purpose of this?" Master Sato remained unnervingly calm. "There," he said softly. "Do you hear it now? The voice of your ego, terrified of being ignored?" The mind rebels against silence with its loudest screams. "This is not strength training," the master continued. "This is attention training. Your mind is addicted to drama. By giving it simplicity, we expose its addiction." Kenji picked up the sword, understanding dawning. He continued the motion, not to build muscle, but to face the tantrum inside his own head. And beneath the raging noise, he detected a new sensation, a sliver of quiet. Chapter 4. The Second Pillar. Master Sato led Kenji to a secluded garden. "Now, we learn to breathe," he said. "Not the breath of effort, but the breath of allowance." He instructed Kenji to sit and simply observe the inflow and outflow of air. Do not command it. Invite it. Let it fall. At first, Kenji's mind wandered wildly. But as days turned into a week of this practice, something shifted. The thoughts were still there, but they lost their grip. They were like clouds passing through a vast, open sky. He began to notice the space between them, a space of pure, untroubled awareness. "This space," Master Sato whispered, "is the doorway. When you breathe without force, you think without clinging." One evening, the master pointed to a willow tree swaying effortlessly in the breeze. "That is Mushin. No resistance, no hesitation, only perfect fluid response. You do not empty the mind. You expand your awareness until the thoughts no longer dominate." Chapter 5. The Unthought Action. The day of the annual sparring tournament arrived. Kenji's first opponent was a fierce and celebrated fighter. As the match began, Kenji's old mental patterns tried to activate. But this time, they found no purchase. There was no internal commentary, no fear, no second guessing. His body simply moved. It was a dance of pure instinct. He parried and flowed, his movements economical and precise. He wasn't fighting his opponent, he was responding to the flow of energy between them. When the match ended, the courtyard was silent in awe. Kenji felt no excitement, only a deep, resonant calm. Master Sato approached, a rare smile on his lips. "You have tasted it," he said. "That was Mushin, action without the actor. Do not cling to it. Let it come and let it go." Chapter 6. The 4 Pillars of Stillness. Later, Master Sato drew 4 characters in the sand. "These are the foundations," he said. 1. Zanshin, relaxed awareness. You observe the thought without becoming its story. 2. Kokyu, the seamless breath. Your breath is the anchor that holds you in the present. 3. Kaeru, the return. When your mind wanders, and it will, you guide it back without criticism. This is the heart of practice. 4. Mushin, the mind without mind. This is the result, where action flows from awareness, not from frantic thought. He looked at Kenji intently. This system does not delete your thoughts. It deletes your slavery to them. Chapter 7. The Legacy. Years later, Kenji had become a teacher himself. A new student, trembling with nervous energy, asked him, "Sensei, how can I achieve a quiet mind like yours?" Kenji smiled. goal is not quiet, he said. The goal is freedom. The thoughts will come. Let them. But you are the sky, not the weather. He had learned that Mushin was not a destination, but a path walked one mindful breath at a time. Now, it is your turn. For the next 14 days, I want you to practice this. Days 1-3. Sit for 2 minutes each day. Just watch your thoughts like passing cars. Don't hop in, just watch. Days 4-7. Add the breath. Inhale for a count of 4, exhale for 6. Let the breath be your home. Days 8-14. Practice the gentle return. Every time you get lost in a thought, guide your attention back to your breath with kindness, not frustration. If you commit to this for 2 weeks, you will not become a master, but you will have felt the first true glimpse of mental space. A crack of light under the door. Go to the comments and write, "My 14-day journey begins now." Make it real. I will be there, reading your comments. Your path to a freer mind starts with a single, conscious step. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the Inner Dialogue for more guides to mastering your inner world. Until next time, breathe deeply and be present.